Battle of the TV Teams, BBC and ITV's punditry and presenting lineups rated for World Cup. Germany won an edgy 2014 World Cup with a Mario Gotze goal in extra time against Argentina. Off the field, however, it was a rather one-sided contest in the war for TV ratings. The advert-free BBC attracted more than 4 times as many viewers as ITV for that showdown in Rio. The Beeb averaged 12.09 million while their rivals had 2.86 meters. 4 years on, the World Cup in Russia will kickstart a whole new battle of the broadcasters, as both channels try to convince armchair fans to choose them over the other. With 64 World Cup games to come, Kieran Gill takes a closer look at the list of names who will be appearing on our television screens this summer. BBC-presenter Gary Lineker 5'5" John Motson describes Gary Lineker as the most unflappable person I've ever met, and he is right. Lineker is as sharp on the box as he was in it. Pick of the pundits Alan Shearer 4'5". The match of the day regular can be brutal when he wants. A familiar face for the BBC who has worked hard to improve. Frank Lampard 4.55, a top signing for the BBC. Lampard will still be involved despite his new job as Derby boss. At ease and sharp. Rio Ferdinand 4'5", an authoritative voice who will not shy away from ruffling feathers if required. Didier Drogba 3'5", new to the studio, so difficult to judge. It remains to be seen whether Drogba will hit the ground running. Phil Neville 3.55, the England women's manager has not drawn as many fans as his brother, Gary, but can put a point across. Provides good analysis. Martin Keown 4.55, someone who is not afraid to say what he thinks. Arsenal legend Keown offers incisive insight in his analysis. BBC's other pundits and presenters Jermaine Jenas, Alex Scott, Danny Murphy, Jurgen Klinsmann, Pablo Zabala, Gabby Logan, Dan Walker, Mark Chapman, Kelly Cates, Robbie Savage, Carolyn Barker, Chris Waddle, Terry Butcher, Dion Dublin, Chris Sutton and Pat Nevine. ITV-presenter, Mark Pugac 3.55. Adrian Chile's attempt at banter used to wear thin, but Pugac has done an admirable job. Pugac, a former BBC sportman, is informative and is capable of keeping the flow of conversation going. Pick of the pundits Roy Keane 5'5", box office and one of football's most brutal pundits. Grab some popcorn, sit back and enjoy. Gary Neville 4.55, one of Sky's most popular pundits who has made their flagship show Monday Night Football into what it is. Ryan Giggs 3'5", a Marmite figure who has not hit the ground running since moving into the studio. Ian Wright 3.55, passionate and offering his opinions, particularly on Arsenal and England. Likes to banter with his fellow pundits. Lee Dixon 3'5", throws in controversial opinions, such as labeling Real Madrid's Keylor Navas the most overrated keeper in football in Thursday's friendly. Slaven Billet 4'5", remember his Euro 2016 celebration after Dimitri Payet's free kick, when Billet climbed on the table. It is hard not to like the charismatic Croatian. ITV's other pundits and presenters Anna Iluko, Henrik Larsson, Martin O'Neill, Mark Clattenburg, Jackie Oatley, Gabriel Clark, Seymour Jaswell, Clive Tildesley, Sam Matterface, John Champion, Joe Spate, Glenn Hoddle, Alim Coist and Ian Dowie.